Hi, I'm Tim Souza. I'm going to be showing you tonight how to make steak au poivre. It's a classic French bistro dish, but don't let that scare you. It's easy to make and it's quick. Before we get started though, let me tell you about a project I'm doing where I'm going to be reviewing recipes on video, and I need your recipes. So if you have a recipe you want reviewed, just email it to me at classycooking@rocketmail.com. The address is right at the bottom of the screen. So send those recipes in and we'll get started. Now let's get to the recipe here. Okay, steak au poivre is basically a pepper steak. It's encrusted with peppercorns and then served with a wine and cream sauce. Okay, now I've got a couple of steaks here, but before we start, let's get the pan preheating. You want about a tablespoon of oil, and then a tablespoon of butter. Okay, and just let those heat over medium-high until let them preheat on medium-high before you're ready to put the steak in. Steaks, you're going to sprinkle them with a little bit of salt. After the salt, sprinkle about 2 tablespoons of cracked black peppercorns. Now push it gently into the steak. Let's press those in. Okay, now let's get the steaks into the skillet. Now you want to let those cook for about 3 to 5 minutes per side. If you like a little bit overdone or done a little bit more than medium well, I should say medium rare, then just leave them in for a little longer. If you like it cooked a little less, then do a little less time, but 3 to 5 minutes should do it. And we'll be back in a few minutes when these steaks are done cooking. Okay, so now the steaks have cooked, so let's remove those from the pan. Chase this one around the pan a little bit. Okay. Now, you want to set those aside and just cover them to keep them warm while you're making the sauce. Okay, first thing you want to do is drain off any fat and oil. Okay. And then add 2 cloves of garlic, finely chopped. And just stir those around a little bit to cook them. Don't let them cook too much or they'll get bitter. Just want to cook them to remove the raw garlic taste. Okay. And that should do it for the garlic. Now you want to take the pan off the stove and add 3 tablespoons of brandy. Okay, now this is the fun part. Be careful. And then just shake it around a little bit until the flames die down. Okay, and we're going to cook that a little bit until the brandy reduces a little. Oh, that smells good. Okay. Now you want to add a half a cup of dry white wine, half a cup of cream, and a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Okay. And we'll just stir that around. And we'll just leave this to simmer for a minute or two to heat through. Okay, so now the sauce is simmered down a little bit, thickened up a little, so it's time to pour it over the steaks. It's just... and just drizzle a little bit of sauce over it. I wish you could all smell this here. You can smell the brandy and the wine and the mustard. This makes a wonderful sauce for the steaks. So let's just take a bite here. And you see the steak's done just perfectly. And the pepper, the wine, the mustard, this is just great. So that's how I make steak au poivre. Okay, so remember the video review project that I'm doing, and I need your recipes. Just email them to me at classycooking@rocketmail.com. I look forward to seeing your submissions. Thank you.